Corday Fizel, and today we are here with Big Keith, Zachariah, and Teshi, also known as the Bully Busters. Today we are going to be asking you guys a couple of questions. Mr. Big Keith Bowen.
Yes, sir.
You are the vision and face of Bully Busters. What made you come up with that idea?
Well, back when I was going to school in 1980, I was getting ready to get my scholarship to go play basketball. My coach called me in the office and said I need to get my science grade up because I wasn't good in science. I didn't like messing with the animals. So he called me in the office, so I had to get a tutor. So I thought I was getting a cute girl. Nope, I didn't get a cute girl. I got Matt. I got Matt with cricket glasses, high water pants, tight shirt. He looked at me, I looked at him, I was like, uh-oh. So worked with him for 2 weeks, got my grade from a 63 to a 75. Ballin'. Yeah. After that, I'm on my way to college. 2 weeks later, he committed suicide. So that pretty much led me up to, let's go to 2010, when my son came in from school and said bullying was getting ready to was starting in school. So I said, hey, if I put a program together, would you guys push it and support it? Because if you think more kids are good than bad kids, if you want to do the numbers, 85% of the kids are pretty much good. You got that 15% that want to pick on people and make people feel uncomfortable and do mean things. So with me saying that, I created Bully Busters, and I called Zach and Teshi, and after that it's been history. They got a radio show. They'll talk about the other things that we have, but we just want to give kids opportunities and things that they can do, so if they're getting bullied, they'll know what to do. It's called Hotline, app that they'll talk about, a lot of things that you guys can do instead of, I call it the soda can effect, because you know when you shake a soda can, you shake it up, you hit the top, what happens?
It explodes.
It explodes. So what we try to do is keep kids from exploding and give them outlets where they can go and talk to people.
Can you kind of go more into how people can contact you?
Well, pretty much people can contact us. They can go to bullybuster702.org is our website. And like I said, Teshi and Zach is going to tell you a little bit more about other things that we have. But we have things where they definitely can get in touch with us, and it's 24 hours.
Yep.
So Teshi can talk about the app.
So with the app, kids can contact, there's a recording part of the app where you can hide your phone and you can record up to how many hours?
3 hours.
3 hours, and you can record it secretly, so if you're in a situation where you are being bullied, you can record that and, have evidence, so you're not alone. You're not just making up stories, even though you may not be. So I feel like that's a really good thing in the app, and as well, there's games in the app.
Ballin'.
So it's awesome, cool. So if you need to have like a little getaway, you can play on your games on there, and it's just an overall great app. So I'm glad that we have that as well. So
What is the name of the app?
it is Bully Buster 702 Kids.
702 kids.
Yeah, 702.
iPhones,
Yeah.
iPads, all your phones, you can download it, Bully Buster 702 Kids, and it'll pop up. And I just want to thank everybody. We got almost 3,000 downloads now with kids because I made it so it can be a safe place. So while all the kids is in there playing, they don't have to worry about people coming in there, bothering them, saying mean things, because everybody that's been bullied or have something to do with Stop Bully is in the app. And everybody can't get in the app. So if you're 50 years old and you don't have no kids and no family or nothing in the app, you don't need to be in the app. Think?
Yeah.
That's right. So what we try to do is monitor the app so the kids are just in there themselves. They don't have to worry about anybody coming in there saying mean things to them, because I watch over that. So I'm the gatekeeper. So if you don't come in the app, I'll let you in the app.
Yeah.
And Zachariah, can you talk some more about how you can get in contact with you guys?
Well, we actually have our 24-hour hotline, and basically what that is if you're feeling down or you're just depressed, it's 24 hours. If we're about to go to sleep, you can still call us at.
And like I was saying, you don't have to leave your name as well. It can be anonymous. You don't have to leave us your information. But if you need somebody to talk to, it's always good to have somebody to talk to. So yeah.
That's good. That's good. And you can call us at 292.
702-292-5023, and it's 24 hours. Somebody picks up that phone, and why I did it like that, because a lot of people know that when you're trying to talk to somebody and you got something on your mind and you call and you get an answering machine, but you gotta understand when kids are getting bullied, it might be saving somebody's life. So if you call somewhere and get an answering machine, you might get depressed, but if you call at 2 or 3 in the morning and hear that voice, that'll calm you down a little bit, that at least somebody's there to listen to your problem.
So if you guys are being bullied or you know somebody that's being bullied, you can hit those sites up on a hotline. Can you tell us more about your team?
Yeah, I love talking about them. All right, Miss Tessie Thomas over here. I don't know if you guys know that she was in Lion King, Young Lion, out in Broadway. So that's my superstar. She's been in short films, red carpet, yellow carpet. Zachariah over here, same thing, TV, movies, you name it. They sing, they dance, and you gotta understand, a lot of the kids that I have that's with Bully Busters, they get bullied just because of that. So what I did when I opened up that gate, they just gave me that energy, and they had the other kids come. And other kids that sing, they dance, they act. And we just want to let all the kids know, no matter what you do, stay focused, you know what I'm saying? Don't let people discourage you. You know, don't let people talk bad about you. And there's always find somebody to talk to. You know, that's our main thing when we talk to bullies, even when it comes down to parents, all you kids. If you're going through something and you feel bad, talk to somebody. You know, find a safe person. Even if it's in school, find your teacher, find your mother, find your dad. Always talk to somebody, because we don't want you to get that soda can effect that we talked about, where you get so frustrated that something happens and you put your hands on somebody. Now, I just want to explain, when you put your hands on somebody, that's a whole different ball game, because now new rules is coming in a lot of schools that a lot of parents don't understand, and that's why I go on Power 88 on Monday and Friday and do the community report, because now they're going to be charging, if you're bullying in school, the first offense is $300. The second offense is $500. The third offense is $1,000, and you can be expelled from school. A lot of people don't know that, and that's why I go and I sit on the board at Clark County School District, so when all these rules come in, I get to come to our community and let everybody know that this is a serious thing, and that's what we're doing to stop it.
So talk to somebody if you're being bullied, because you don't want that soda can effect.
You don't want that soda can effect, and you got to understand, after you don't know what anybody is going through. You know, how many people's in a good mood every day? All right, most of us are. But then you got the people that's not, and that's okay, because you don't know what they went through. They might not have ate that morning. They might have to sleep in the car. You don't know. So just because a person is not in a good mood that day, it's not because they want to be mean to you or something. It's just something that they're going through. You know how it is. Sometimes you have a friend, and one day he's like, yay. The next day you be like, yo, get out my face. Yeah, get away from me. Yeah. So, you know, you'd be like, hey, you was my friend yesterday, but you don't know what the person's going through. Then also, if you put your hands on somebody and you hurt somebody, what about if you tussling with somebody, they fall and they hit their head? Then they go into a coma or they die. You know, you say, hey, this person was bullying me. But if you didn't talk about it before, you just like them. And so I tell kids and everybody, if you're getting bullied, anything, always go and tell somebody, because it might happen to you. Somebody, you get to that point where you're tired of them bullying, but if you didn't say anything to nobody, they're gonna look at you as just being a regular person, and you can get charged with that. So you gotta be very careful, and like I tell everybody else and all the kids, look out for yourself, look out for each other.
Zachariah and Tessie, this question is for you guys. What made you guys want to become a part of Bully Busters?
Well, what made me want to become a part of Bully Busters is, you know, I realized that people really needed help, and bullying started to, you know, get worse and worse. And I felt like it was time to make a change. And I was actually in Bully Busters for a long time, and then that's when, like a couple months later, that's when Big Keith brought in the radio show. But as far as that, basically, because I'm an actor, I used to always go to Walgreens and, you know, get my snack, but on the way leaving Walgreens, you know, I would make a bullying video. So Big Keith contacted me. He was like, hey, Zach, you know, I see your stuff. How about we meet at the Pearson? So I was like, okay, and I met him right over there.
After that, it's been history.
Yeah, pretty much. For me, being a part of this it's a really great thing, because I've been bullied. It's not a great thing. People who have been through bullying, I'd always talk to them and see how they're doing. I don't want to see them have to go through the same thing as me. So when Big Keith came up to me and asked what I do, is basically, I was a singer. I am a singer. I dance and all that stuff, and I used to get bullied a lot for that. And I feel like, you know, hey, I mean, it's what I do. It's what I love to do, and I don't want anybody to take that away from me. So being able to talk to Big Keith and him bringing up the radio show and being able to talk to other kids as well, it's just a really great thing. So.
Oh, and we got a cartoon too that we're doing.
Yeah.
You guys can check out our cartoon. It's a Bully Buster 702 cartoon, and their voices is in it. And we're having kids, if they're interested, they can go to Operation Bully Buster 702 at gmail.com, and we're taking kids' voices, and they doing cartoons. We have a radio show, and I get emotional when I talk about them because they help other kids. So,
Time for our 30-second random questions segment. Drake or Kendrick Lamar?
Drake,
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar,
Hip hop or R&B?
R&B.
R&B.
I'm gonna change it to R&B.
Yes, I got it.
Who would you most like to meet? Martin Luther King Jr. or Malcolm X?
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X.
Martin Luther King.
LeBron or Curry?
LeBron.
Curry.
I don't watch it, but hey.
Say LeBron.
Curry. Tess, you stick with us.
How many youth has Bully Busters helped?
Wow. We've been to a lot of schools.
We've
to
been
where
55
they'll call us
schools.
after like we visit their school. They'll call us saying, "Oh, hey, it was amazing having you here and wishing us to come back and give us more of it. Like it's
Been
there's a lot
over,
of kids.
80 kids personally that had a problem, and we went and reached out. 2 weeks ago, we had a kid call the hotline, 13 years old, was ready to commit suicide. They called me, plugged me in.
Yep. It's okay.
So, got me on the phone with her. Kept on the phone till the police got there, and they got it in. We saved her. So, it's working.
Glad this is a thing that's happening. People are
But
coming to soon.
when you're in the middle of it, that's why I get like this, because I had her life in my hands. So I was gonna make a difference or lose this kid. But we saved her. I got to meet her last week, met her parents, and just for me creating her hotline made a difference.
Very inspirational. Thank you for being on our show.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for being on our show. My name is Corday Fizel, and thank you for tuning in to 100 Live, where we feel the vibe. See you next time.